Hello everybody, welcome back to Plot 97A. My name's Simon and I hope you're all really well. Well, it's such a beautiful morning today down here that I felt inspired to come down and just do the last little vid of August. Oh blimey, I forgot what month it was then. Yeah, last little video of August, such a beautiful morning. I thought, well, it's perfect time to come down and do it. Look at this contraption. I've just knocked it up, just put some netting over it. It's a bed frame. It's a table I use when in the polytunnel for the seeds. I've just put it down here and I just thought it would kind of work. It's cobbled together, it's a bit Heathcliff, but it's kind of worked. It's what we, it's what allotment is all about, make, do and mend. So we've got, now I think they're colettes. I could be getting told off because they could be something else or another variety which I've forgotten. We've got some spinach along there and we've got some bok choy. So we haven't got any cabbages. I was going to do some cabbages for some kimchi. You know, I love just different foods from different cultures. Allotment beans. Can you tell the difference between these? They're that deeper red, and these are ready. These are now ready to come off, and I'm going to take a few off, but to be honest I'm probably going to leave them on. It doesn't do them any harm. And I wanted to show you the seeds, a few of the seeds. You can see when they're that mottled colour, that they're perfect, they're ready, they're good to go. When they're still that creamy white, you want to leave them on. So just check, split a pod open, but you can tell pretty much that one's good to go and that one's not quite ready. Again, and the leaves falling off as well, but I did notice, I noticed something quite rogue. Yeah, interesting. French bean, I think, or yeah, how it's grown. I suppose that they might be a derivative or the hybrid. I don't know, but it's thrown up a couple of those. So, and there's no more on. The lilies are really started to take off now. They were gifted to me in. I got 2 plants and I just took them out of the pot. They were quite pot bound and I just split them into 4, put them just directly onto the ground. They've started to take off now. We've got our chilies. You can see the tops of them, the top leaves, that's stress, they're stressed. Now the leaves below are a lot healthier, what you would normally see. So this is kind of telling me that they're going to produce what they can. We're not going to get this glut that we had last season. Last season we had literally a dozen plants, and well, I filled 1 shelf of my freezer full of chilies plus seeds, plus giving half of them out. It was a really good season, but again I think it's just this rain, and we got moles that have invaded. Not a lot we can do with those really. Our swede has started to push on. The odd one or two. We've got some that are still kind of small, and the one I took the other day, I cut it open, it was a little bit yellow, it wasn't that orange, so I'm going to be eating my words, I think. But the butternut squash have, I'm going to say quite happily, taken over. They've taken over from the spaghetti squashes. There's no more spaghetti squash. Do one plant give off a negative vibe to another plant, I'm wondering, because if you remember, that was all dying off in the middle there. Now it's all coming back so strong, and there must be at least a dozen butternut squashes. Got one, again, they're just wherever it can down here, come down the side. They've really started to establish themselves, which is great because they're my favourite, to be honest. I do love butternut squash, especially in soups with a bit of chilli. whizzed up. And I've left that one on, and I'm glad I have, because that's nearly ready. Again, they're just pushing on really well. Very, very happy. We come to the, let's just go and have a look. Well, I'm worried about the light, but I'm learning that dark is good for colour. Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? We're going to take the tuber out once it's finished flowering. Store that in a dry place for next season. Pop that back in. Taking the leeks out. I've left a few in. Let them go to seed. Now, there's something about growing F1 seeds the second season. Now, I don't know whether that's an urban myth, but apparently you can't grow an F1 seed for the second season. I don't know, but we 3 pallets, 4 pallets maybe, cobbled it together, but it's going to work. Compost bin. Again, I've just screwed those on. When I want to take them off the front and turn it, I can. The other side, this loam, we're just leaving this now. We've got the barley all mixed in with it. It's doing lovely. That's going to be great loam for next season. And this one we've started to fill, but I'm going to top this up with leaves. It's just going to be topped up with leaves. Yeah, and but yeah, we are. It's really important for me to make compost, because it costs us nothing, which is amazing. Lettuces, picked a couple of slugs off, and we have a guy across the road has chickens, and I know that people, well, Brenda likes to let them run around because, well, they enjoy the outdoors and they eat all the slugs and the worms, so they do really well. We've got our peppers. One of our subscriber, Rock, thank you for making the comment saying stick them on the windowsill. It absolutely works, but they don't actually last too long in my house. I've been using them. We've been eating them, and they're still producing. The aubergines, I'm pretty sure the aubergines were getting too wet. You got that right, Sherlock, I think, because look at them now. I haven't watered them at all. They've just literally got the water, because this side's left open, so any rainwater that comes in, they've just been getting that, but they are looking a bit healthier. It's not helped us out with the fruits, unfortunately. We got that squash. Butternut squash. Butternut squash. They've just done really well. Thai chilies, and very happy, very, very happy. They are starting to do exactly what we want. Give us the starting to change colour. You can eat them. You can take them green. They're perfectly good to eat green. But I think you get more of a heat when they go that beautiful red. And you can see the top. This is why we're going to invest in a bigger polytunnel for down the end, because no leaf curl, we're going to get so much of a better yield from what we've got in here. So yeah, polytunnel wins on certain varieties, absolutely, on certain, yeah, well, definitely win in my book with chilies, because have a look at these. And exactly what we wanted. Going that beautiful orangey red. It's just like an autumn, watching the leaves change in a forest. Very, very, very happy. And we've got Fruit's still producing at the top. Now I'm not going to take a lot more leaves off for two reasons. My main reason is I want to keep it going for next season. So it obviously needs leaves to see it through its winter time. But very, very happy. Success. Well, beautiful morning. It's the end of August. Coming into September. Hopefully we can get 5 to 6 weeks of decent weather, just to keep things pushing on. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the videos, please consider giving the old thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. And please consider hitting the subscribe button. It really, really helps the channel. Thank you all so much. Have a great gardening week, guys. Bye for now.